Hi guys, so today thought I'd just do a little video on the 3 nils. Basically the 3 nils, maybe highlight the range in a couple of recordings as well on what to do. Um, and also the use of 5-minute whites to know when to stop trading the 3 nils. Okay, alright, so first of all, anybody new joining us, if you want to learn about the LTs, and I have to say before I go any further, Stephanie, you've been saying all the right stuff. Some of the things you've been saying this week, I would have said exactly the same thing as you, and very impressed. All your knowledge now, Steph, that you've learned over the years is coming to the fore. Okay, and yeah, well done, Stephanie. I think you're going to be fine now. Okay, don't deviate. Same with you, V-Boy. V-Boy, again, you've not been with us very long, but the way you've picked up on the LTs, you know, is really good. Hans, great, keep going, mate. Sarge, you found the back end of this week, mate, that trading the 3 nils is the way to go. And whether it's a reversal set up when we come in the room and you see the reversal signals, it's just a matter of waiting for the 2-1 with the golden ticket set up, or waiting for the 3 nils. Sarge, you did a lot better this week. It's all about that discipline with you, mate. Get that sorted out and you can crack on. Okay, so right, anyway, yeah, if you want to learn about the LTs, then there's a video here on the newbie page. Find your direction on long term, 1 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, and daily. Right, and then after that, it's anything on the long term. The charts might differ a bit because they're older videos, but the principle has always been the same. Okay, price moves on the LTs, direction is from the LTs, and it's from orange lines and BB bands. Okay, anybody that wants to understand the golden ticket, well, that's the golden ticket there. Okay, golden ticket number one, when we talk about that, trade the 1 hour and or 4 hour direction with an arrow on the open candle, the living candle, the one that's current. Okay, that would be a golden ticket number one. A golden ticket number two is a trending bounce of BB bands and orange line in direction of the trend. Generally, I use the 4 hour coloured line at the moment for looking at the trend. Okay, but again, sometimes the signals when you look on you might have a daily red yellow. Well, that is definitely going to be the trend. Okay, right. So that's about it there. Again, number 4 is important as well. There, trade daily signal with number 2. There. And number 3, this is basically the ranging setup that I've said to you in the past. Look for 5 and or 15-minute signals, blues in particular, 5-minute yellows in particular. Now you can just say to yourself, well, all right, I'll look for the 5 yellow with the 15-minute coloured line, or because it's a range, right? Or you can look for a 15-minute blue with the 1 hour coloured line. Okay, all right. Let's crack on anyway. Okay, so basically 3 nils, 2-1. We're going to get set up is a turning point. 3 nils at the run. You run in markets, whether it's reversed or whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, everything. Turning points are the LTs. 99 times out of 100, that's where direction comes from. The really messy, rangy days are holidays where sometimes it's just really hard, but to trade. But they're very few and far between now. A lot of people trade every day. Okay, so I've got 3 recordings to look at. A couple of new ones, but I'm going to look at May the 4th first, right? Because I think it interests a lot of people in the fact that it starts out, or certainly, the GU starts out as a range and continues that way for quite some time. Okay, I have shown this before, but it's a great example of what to do. Right, so the session started quite late. Again, guys, thank BT for putting these recordings up, right? You wouldn't be doing your training if it wasn't for BT um, spending the time to put these recordings up for you. Okay, so give him a thanks when you're in the room. You know, he's not being paid for it. He's like me, he's still contributing to the room. So, you know, a pat on the shoulder, a thank you every now and again goes a long way. All right. Right, okay, so again, look, GU going into a smudge. This is what Lepipi calls a smudge. When these three lines start crisscrossing each other or hugging each other, right? The free nils work, guys, when the lines are pulling apart. All right, that is when the free nils really get going. Okay, so it's likely this move down here, right? It's likely that that move down there wasn't a 3-0, it was probably a 2-1, even though the 5-minute line is red. The HA box or the HA line may have turned green when it was coming up here. So it would have been a 2-1 down, okay? Yep, you had. Probably had that 1 hour signal there. Let's have a look. What are we on? 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I think it was during that candle with the 1 hour signal on there. All right, if not, it just bounced there. But again, you can consider this still active at the 1 hour orange line. I often do because they tend to go the 1 hour time frames BB band to BB band. Okay, it's only on really, really strong running markets that, you know, they continue, they bounce off the 1 hour orange line. All right, so that would have been at least a 2-1 with the golden ticket there. All right, this one was then. Well, that could have been as well, yeah, depending on what happened when it was going up there. Might have been a 2-1. Down, if it was a 3-0, fine. Right, this one's a 3-0. Dead cert here. Can see it here. Look. Bang. 1, 2, 3-0. All right. If first thing I should have pointed out is all the yellows. You see all the yellows, right? The arranging period, right? It's deciding what to do. Okay, all of them. All right, blues as well. You know, see the blues everywhere. All right. So ranging period, deciding what to do. All right. Again, we'll go back to the GU. This is the one I want to show you, right? And how to deal with it. Basically, you just leave it until it opens up. All right. Let me explain something nice and simple to you guys. All right. You need, I don't know, 30 pips a day. Okay, that's all you need. 30 pips a day. Right. If you win 3 10-pip trades, you've got 8 to 9 hours to get them. Right. If you win 3 10-pip trades a day, or in Hans's case, 4 or 5 6-pip trades a day, okay, you're going to keep up in your lot size, okay, and you've got all the time in the world to do it. Okay, you got 8 or 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours to do it in. If you just wait for 3-0s, right, no matter what, there's got to be a 3-0, right, you say to yourself, and you get your 3 trades that way, okay? You're going to up your lot size. Trust me when I say you're going to keep up in your lot size, you will do. You're not going to stick around on a dollar, a euro, a pound, a pip when you can be making $10, €10, you know, £10 a pip. Okay, and then, you know, by Christmas you could be 100 a pip quite easily just doing this. Okay, so we'll watch all the pairs apart from the GCAT. If you're scalping, I would say leave the GJ, leave the GJ alone. Okay, it can be unpredictable, but it also has a huge spread. It's like, you know, anywhere between 2.5 to 4 pips. Okay, so leave the GJ alone. Now, before I go any further, I'll just explain why some of you will be saying, you know, why do we have the GJ then, right? Well, there is one main reason for the GJ, guys. If you look at the pairs, we have the GBP USD, the USD Canadian dollar, the USD Japanese yen. Okay, and then we have the GJ, which is the GBP Japanese yen. So have correlation across the board. And this is why I want to keep the GJ, right? Because you have Japanese yen, GJ, UJ, Japanese yen, right? GJ, GBP, GU, GBP. Okay, and then those three are USD based. Okay, so you have, plenty of correlation there, and sometimes you can look at the Jappies here, look, how they look very similar at the moment. Right, that's probably because this momentum here, can you see it, look, plus 11, bang, bang, is the Japanese yen momentum, okay, and those two were correlating. Alright, so that's why we keep it. Okay, but for scalping, guys, for 30 pips a day, leave this pair alone. Alright, you'll get it on the other pairs. Right, we're just going to flip through because I've yapped enough. Okay, so here, what did we have? 3-0 down. 1, 2, 3-0 down. 5-minute yellow as well. Again, ego. And particularly, you might have been thinking, right, well, okay, then this still looks a bit rangy. There's your 5-minute yellow ego with the 15-minute coloured line. Okay. Here, we'll look at that 15-minute blue there with the 1 hour coloured line. Look at the UJ, 15-minute blue, 1 hour coloured line. Okay, that's a very simple ranging strategy to do if it's really messy on the day. Anyway, cracking on, guys. Again, look at the GU, it's messy. These keep coming across and crossing each other. So the smudging, look at these now. Well, in fact, I'll leave that one. Look at the UJ opening up. Okay, so now you can say to yourself, right, 3-0, there's nothing here saying up, there's nothing on the LTs. Yes, it's a flipped up BB band, but look at the setup it came from, 4-hour orange line. Okay, and again, people wait for the 9 o'clock candles, that would have been saying to you, right, it's going down. All right. Anyway, let's crack on. Just want to show you what happens. So there you go. Sorry, I keep flicking to that, don't I? Just ignore the GJ, guys. We'll look at the UJ. Look, 3-0. Bang. There. Right, so if you waited and you waited and you waited, you 1-0, 10 pips. Okay. And again, something else we will use, guys, as I said earlier, is the 5-minute whites for your confirmation. Okay? Like, you get a 5-minute white here down, so you should be thinking, now, down. I know there's a 15-minute blue, 1 hour signal it, so you wait, it might be a bigger pullback, okay? But you shouldn't be thinking up here until you get a 5-minute white pointing up. If you don't get a 5-minute white pointing up, you carry on down, okay? Again, let's look on. Another one there, another 3-0 there. There's nothing on the LTs that says up here, it's just down. These are all saying down. Okay, so you just say, right, okay then, 1-0, 2-0. You're 2-0, 20 pips. The UJ. Yeah, like a bigger pullback. You see, no white. Guys, no white. You might be in this. You could have been in any of these. This is where, Hans will get a bit frustrated if he was trading this pair because he'd be in and out, So, maybe Hans, you just look over here and say, okay, this looks nothing on the LTs at all, so I'll take this one instead of the UCAD. Right, we'll crack on. Right, is the GU opening up? Looks like it. However, Hans, if you take it, if you take it and it turns on you, you just get out. Okay? Because, again, it's still not perfect. Alright? But again, Hans, they were easier. You've not got... Have you got a white? Oh, it's way back there. But again, it's the smudge. If you can avoid trading this pair, right, when the lines are like this, all, smudging together, right? And there are lines like this. choose the pair that's offering a clear 3-0. Okay, right, crack on. Oops. Yeah, you see, so you might have been in that hands, and then momentum flips, and you just close it, mate, and wait. Okay, again, once that turned up handed, it's like, oh, okay, I'll wait. All right, but again, it's smudged. Leave it. These are still open here. Any one of these, no white up again. You see, no white up again. So you could still be thinking down here. Look, this one down here. You might have taken that. Could be 3-0 up on the UJ alone. Okay, 5-minute white. Just hold off. Right, you got a 1 hour signal. Just hold off. Just hold off now. Don't take it down. All right, stop taking the 3-0s down. It's just like a confirmation signal. Look elsewhere. Well, again, you didn't get one here, and look, every one of these down would have won now. Okay, then quickly, need to crack on. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're getting the blues on the UJ there, pointing it out. Either I am or MT is. Yeah, 3-0's working, still. GU, still. Smudge. Okay. You can 3-0 again. Here. Guys, all you have to do is wait for the 3-0s. You wait for the 3-0s and you will get your pips. You'll get your 3 trades in easy. Okay. The white turned up again here now. So now, right, you can start thinking, okay, then that setup's disappeared virtually apart from the 4 hour. So now you can start thinking down again. Your 3-0s. Okay, GU back up here, probably going to come down again now. Yeah, it did there. Now, did you have a 3-0 there? You know white up, so you might not be interested in this yet. Okay, but again, look at the UCAN, guys. Look, the 3-0s winning. No white up. The white isn't there, so it's like a confirmation that you can continue to take the 3-0s down. Okay, whereas a GU, you're still on a down here, so you might be saying to yourself, well, no, you know, it was smudged anyway, but I've no white, so I'm not trading it up yet. Okay, right, there's your white now. Right, so now lines are opening up, pull back, look for your 3-0. Okay, I mean, some of you would have taken this as a 3-0 without the white anyway. I know that Sarge was probably would have taken this. Okay, all I'm saying is if, you know, you wait for that, then the chances are it's going to be better. But again, there was no whites here, so he could have just continued to take the UCAD down. The white appeared back here, pull back, 3-0. Okay, so again, if you'd have traded just the UJ today, you've already got your 30 pips in the bag. Okay, and again, we'll crack on. Okay, we won't. Yep, here's your pullback now. Look, again, UCAD, guys, look. No white here. You just traded this down all day, you'd have killed it. Blues, nothing, not a strong enough chain there yet. Okay, so again, even if you're thinking, oh yeah, but if the white up appears, then you don't trade down. Okay, you just leave it and say, no, I'll wait now. Okay, and that's something, Stephanie, I've been very impressed with, that you're using the whites and say, right, you know, 3-0s are off the table now. So you might have taken this because, you know, there's no white. Okay, there's no white. I mean, again, it's down to you how you think here, but you just have to think to yourself, guys, I only need, you know, 30 pips a day. Once I get me 30 pips, I'll go on to demo, just continue to trade on demo that way. Okay, and then tomorrow or the end of the week, you up your lot size, do the same every single day. Crack on. So, you know, it would have won for 10 there. Pretty sure it was over 10 that. 81, went to below 60, 54. So, oh yeah, definitely would have got your 10 in there. Okay, and again, UCAD, look at the UCAD. Right, and GU, there was your first proper GU 3-0 with the white. Okay, it was the second 3-0, that was the first there. But then the white appeared, and it's like, yep, imagine being at 1,000 a pip. Okay, and you said to yourself, I'll wait for this. There's the pullback. There's me 3-0. Bang. You just made 10 grand. Okay, if you went for 10 pips there. Alright, this is the way to safely do it, I think, using the whites. You've got a white on the... I'm not going to talk too much about the GJ, but you've got a white on the GJ here. So, you know, that's off the table. The downs are off the table now. So you want a 3-0. You've got a golden ticket set up. You could have a 2-1. Risk a 2-1, I suppose. Was that a 2-1? No. That's not a 2-1 neither. Right. You could risk a 2-1, but, you know, you've got to think big when you're on massive money per pip, guys. You can... This is turning, right, on a broken 8-hour BB band. It's broke the daily orange line. Once this turns, it's going to turn huge. Okay, so you can afford to wait for the 3-0. Okay. And, no, there was the 2-1 anyway. There's the 2-1 if you must take it, Sarge. I know you'll have taken it right. UJ. There's your white. So now, no more downs. I mean, you might have tried this on here and then had to get out. Okay, because that was it there. I'm not even sure if you got momentum there. That says to you now, no more downs. Okay, because remember what was there before and what has come back. Okay, first move, second move. All right, so now it might be 3-0 up. Okay, I'll click on. Oof, God, yeah, was it? Right, so in fact, this one here was probably your thirst trade, 2-1, with the golden ticket. GT number 1, 2-1. Okay, and the white told you to stop going down. All right, and again, look at the UCAD. No whites, it's just like 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. You understand, guys? You can just use the white as your confirmation as to when to stop trading the 3-0s. All right, but again, I am trying to get through to you that you do not need 100 pips a day. 30, 40, 50 pips a day will make you wealthy beyond your wildest dreams, okay? And it's not that far away. You just need to sort that compounding plan out. And the only way you're going to keep upping your lot size, guys, is if you're winning 3 or 4 or 5-0 a day, okay? Or using, your losses are very, very small, okay? So you can use momentum flip or opposite signals like Hans is doing with he's totally in control of his stop loss. Now he's not letting it lose. Okay, he just needs a bit more confidence to go for the 6 pippers, because when these moves go Hans, the 3-0s, they go to the opposite BB band, and there's usually always a 6 pip win in there. Okay, all right, so just a bit more confidence to go for it, Hans. If this flashes once against you, I wouldn't worry about it. Right? If it flashes constant, or a signal and it flashes constant against you, then fair enough. Couple of flashes, big numbers, say, right, okay, then I'm out. But generally, you will get your 6 pips in way before it hits the opposite BB band. Okay? Right, quick click on just to see exactly what happened again. Look again here, guys. You're back in here, right? No 5 white down, right? 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Okay, no 5 white down. Look, 3-0s. And once 5 white appeared here, GJ, I know said I wouldn't show it, but look after that. 3-0 there. Another 3-0 here now. And we got a 3-0 here. It's only just changed the line on it. Anyway, let's crack on, see what happens. Okay, 5-minute yellow appears, 5 white follows. Stop taking the 3 nils up. Okay, there now. 5 white appears, 5 white appears. Just stop taking them now. Just say to yourself, right, okay, it's probably gonna turn, and shall we have a look and see what did eventually happen? Sometimes you get a few whites. Whew, there you go. This one went up. This is a pullback now. Okay, it's even getting the 15 white here, so you should be thinking up, right? But again, just wait for a 3-nil. Guys, look where it's turning. Daily BB band. Wow. 3-nil there. 3-nil there. Okay, 3-nil hands. Okay, right. Let's pause it again here. The white was in, so you didn't take that. The white's still in, so you didn't take that. I have to say that I flipped up. If I've got a 2-1 here against me, but I hit a flipped up 5-minute BB band, right, I will generally take that trade and risk it. Okay, but again, you don't have to. All right, so anyway, you didn't have a 5 white down here, and look, 3-0, bang. Okay, right, flick on. And there you go, there was your first trade on the UCAD. If you must take it, Sarge, it would have been a 2-1. Well, maybe this might only have changed as it was up here. Okay, so again, you had a choice between the UCAD or the GU. 1, 2. This was a 3-0 down, and that definitely would have been a 3-0 down after that move. All right, so you should have taken that instead of trying to risk that. Okay. All right. And guys, this all started, the GU all started with that smudge, and all you did was you waited until the lines opened up there, and you see these lines when they're like this, guys. That's when the 3-0s work. They work a dream when they're like that. When they start crisscrossing, blah 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 blah. Right, just avoid that pair. Just wait, be patient. If you must trade that pair, what did we have here? Don't know what we had there for that one. Anyway, it was GJ, but this again here, look. Oh yeah, you might not have taken it because of that. Did that? Again would have been the 1 hour orange line. And you know what I feel about that. Sometimes that can go like that. Other times it can just do that. Again, it's based on where the move is coming from on the LTs. So at that 1 hour orange line, I wouldn't have trusted this white. I said in older videos that, sometimes I don't trust it because of the strength of the move, where it's coming from. Weekly orange line, guys, right? 4 hour blue. Okay, so to me, that 1 hour down move there was off the table. I was never taking that. This, I would have probably, in fact, I would have taken that. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay, right. So, if you're patient and can wait for the 3-0s, then you're going to kill it. I'll just do one more recording, guys. Um, quite a recent one. I know August is a bit of a struggle because it's not high volume, and I think that's what's really caused Moneymaker a few problems this month. But what I will say, Moneymaker, is maybe when there's low volume, you could use a couple of things. You could change a couple of things slightly. Okay, you could look for the jazz cross as your entry, rather than waiting for momentum. Okay, that will give you an earlier entry. All right, and you could perhaps knock the 1 hour white off your score. Maybe look at a 3-0 or a 4-0. Instead of I don't know. Do you use that? Basically, because it's scalping, I use that. The HA box, the HA line, the 5 minute line. I'm not sure what your 5 mils are. Is it the 15 line as well? I wouldn't, you see, that I wouldn't use as part of my counting system, but that's entirely up to you. It's what works for you most of the time and what you're comfortable with. Okay, but just a couple of suggestions. Look for the HA Jazz Cross as your entry instead of waiting for momentum. I know you like religiously wait for momentum, and sometimes it can be quite late. And if it's not high volume, then it's going to penalise you trying to get your 10 pips. Okay, you'll find that it's getting to 8 pips and then dropping on you. Okay, like here, you look at this. This was 1, 2, 3 nil, just about right. Jazz cross in there. Bang! You would have been in here and straight away, man. The momentum's going, so you might have flashed on this candle, so you'd have been 2, 3 pips behind where you could have been entry. So just hang on a minute, guys. Sweetie just asking if I wanted out to eat. Right, so yeah, so it might benefit you if you just say to yourself, right, well, okay, I'll look for the Jazz Cross on low volume days. Okay, right, let's get going. Right, again, this was a 3-0 down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3-0 down. Lines opened up again. Look at the setup here. And V-Boy again, mate, I am well impressed with how quickly you've learned the long terms. To be honest with you, it's quite impressive. All right, let's crack on. Look, all the lines open. This is when you say to yourself, right, the 3-0s will work easily. Bang, 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 bang. And 3, 4 a day, guys. 5 a day. You're made for life. It's just a matter of getting that plan sorted out and sticking to it. Okay. What did we have there? 3-0 on the UCAN. 3-0s every single day. 3-0s. 3, 4, 5 3-0s a day. And you've got, what, 8 or 9 hours? Gee, 3-0 down there. 3-0 down there. 3-0 down there. Okay. You get a 3-0 there. You've seen all the UJ ones, right? Okay, look at this now. Right? You might say, okay, if a 5 white appears down, then the chances are this is going to turn. Alright, might go into a period of consolidation, whatever, you just say to yourself, I'm not taking it anymore. Okay, as it happens, there was no 5 white, so bang, 3-0. Okay, 3-0 there. Right, 5 white appeared here. Okay, yep, stop taking it. Stop taking it. Oh, so you wouldn't have taken this move up here. Right, because that's saying to you possible turning point. Okay, and it was a flip down 1 hour BB band, by the way. GU again, yep, white there. Flipped up 1 hour BB band, 4 hour orange line. Yes, I know these are here. They'll kick in again later at some point, but wait for confirmation. All right. White appearing now here. Look at this one. White appeared there. I know it's the GJ again. I didn't want to show you on the GJ, guys, but look here. The white appeared, and then this one would have been a 2-1 down. This one was a 3-0 down. Here, the white appears, pulls back. Is that 2-1 up? No, it isn't. It's a 2-1 down. Again, it's the GJ, so we'll just totally ignore that. All right. Now, look what happened, you see. So you would have stayed away from trying to take a trade up there. You would have stayed away from trying to take this down here because that said to you, don't risk it. Okay? Right, let's crack on. You got the white up here, but that's in the middle of nowhere. You shouldn't have taken that up anyway. So let it come back in here. Let get your system of entry up. Take it up. This one. Let's have a look. No, white's down here. Back in here, 1, 2, 3 nil down here. UJ1, 2. Ooh, lines have smudged here a bit. Bounced off the 1 hour orange line. This one's one of them. It's up to you whether you take it or not. Personally, I would say just wait. I know you've got that there, but with the lines smudging a bit, this could go into a period of consolidation. Anyway, let's crack on. There was your GU, 3-0. Nice easy winner. Okay. Well, this one just kept going up, so you didn't have the option. Right. GJ, 3-0 winner. That one, did we say it was a 2-1 at the time, even though it's smudging? Can't recall. Might have been a 2-1 at the time of the trade there. Anyway, it won. Alright, but again, look, lines are smudging, so you might have just taken this off the table. Look, you see how the yellows appear when it starts to range, guys. It's like, again, still quite a few yellows about anyway. But 3-0s. Let's have a look. Crack on. Was this a 3-0 up? Yeah, 1-0, 2-0. There. Yep, it was a 3-0 up. And the white was in as well there, just on the line. See it? So, yep, you could have had that 3-0. Okay. Crack on. GU's coming back in here again. No white appears. Fine. Take it up again. This one looks to be clearing up. The white's there now. So it's like, no more. No down, basically it's saying. Just wait. For the 3-0, should have said. There's the 5 white on the GU. Right, so, don't risk this up. But yeah, to be honest with you, flipped up 5 8 BB man. You can have a go at that. I do. I take the flipped BB bands, but if there's a better option, right, look for the better option. The better option would have been here, 3-0. No white down. In fact, it's up. 3-0. Okay, we've talked about these whites in the past. Now they confirm this. It's the one on the orange line, the 1 hour orange line, that is the one that you can say to yourself, it depends where the move is coming from. Like earlier today, this is why this one here went through, right, all the way to the BB band, because it came from the 4 hour orange line, the 8 hour orange line. Okay, so that's why when you say to yourself, well, okay, then I can keep going. Right, there you go, bang, 3-0. Again, it wasn't on the BB band, so you might have left it because of that. Alright, so okay, fine, it's probably telling you it's going to turn. Alright, you had a white there as well, you could have ignored that one. No, you're still thinking up here. Well, it's smudged. Again, it's up to you whether you trade these. Eventually they will break out, but I've got in the back of my mind that flashing long-term setup, even though it's such a strong setup. Okay, so, let it clear itself up. Alright, because again, if it does start to go down, it's going down from outside a weekly PB band, and it will go and go and go. Alright. So, no 3-0s there, I think. Oops. You see, it's still down, so you shouldn't be risking these. It's up to you, guys, if you risk these against the white. It all depends on, as I say, the strength of the trend or the move. Okay, now you've got a 5 white down here, still smudged. Look at it. Look at the state of this. How can you trade that one way or the other? Just stay away from it. Leave it. Be patient. I know it'll be hard for some of you. Okay, Sarge in particular. You've got a long time. You've got to 5 o'clock here. You can come back. You can go away and come back in a couple of hours and see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you must trade something like this when it's ranging like this, then MT's been talking about 5-minute yellows with the 15-minute orange line. There's a couple of opportunities there that you could have traded at that one there because it's outside the BB bands, and this one because it's outside the BB bands. All right. Um, the other way is 15 blue with the 1 hour line. You know. So yeah, you could try that. Okay. Other than that, just wait for the 3 nails. Oh, looks like it's opening up here. Look. Right, and the white. Yep. So you know you might be taking this now because it's a 1, 2, 3-0, and the lines are opening up, and you've got the white as confirmation. That's it. That's all you're thinking to yourself. It's backing me up. There's nothing on the LTs to say down, but there was a 2-1 down there with a white confirmation, so you might have had that one. Let's just crack on. You would have won it as well. This one here, 3-0. There, the white confirmed again. 3-0. Okay, this one here, probably won now. Alright, and all you did was you wait for the white and the lines to open up. Okay? I'll just quickly flick on, see if there was any more. Oh, you had one there, and then perhaps another one there. Okay, you've got another. It's not in the lines. It might have been okay. Some of you would have risked it. Okay, you got 3-0 here. Okay, quick flick. Yep, so that one would have won. You probably. Oh, again, look at this one. Another one there on the UJM. See how you waited out that sponging period, the ranging period, you know. And again, here you go. You could have used that there with the 15-minute coloured line. Here you go, and said, well, that's my first entry. Bang. Take whatever you get there, you go. And then start thinking 3-0s. Bang. Bang. Eventually, you go, you're going to catch one of these and you're going to think to yourself, well, I'll just first entry there, second entry there, third entry there. I'll get out with a 15 blue. I'll close all my trades with a 15 blue. And that, I think, is probably the way for you to start this. The GU1. If you didn't take that there, it would have won there the 3-0. And again, you know, after that you had 1, 2 3-0s there, guys. And I mean, you would have had, on this day, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 very well traded 3-0s, and that's all you have to do every single day. Okay, so yeah, look, you know, you got this might now be your exit for all your trades. You see how the yellow's disappeared, by the way, guys. You know, they're like, uh-oh, we're running, so they get out of there. Okay, so yeah, you know, guys, you can do it. It's just a matter of saying to yourself, right, well, I'll just wait for the 3-0s, right? If I wait for the 3-0s, I'll get me 3 or 4 trades in a day. Then I'll jump onto demo. Then I'll up my lot size at the end of the week. Next week I'll do the same. The week after I'll up my lot size. Next week I'll do the same. The week after that I'll up my lot size. You just get yourself a plan, okay? And I am, to be honest with you, this is at the moment as confident as I have felt that a lot of you in the room will be earning big money by Christmas. Okay, because it's just simple now. 3-0s will get you there. Simple rule on turnarounds is just, you know, use the 5-minute white. That'll stop you. I know sometimes they go through them, but guys, again, at the end of the day, if you miss a few trades, it doesn't matter. If you win 3 or 4 a day, you're still going to make a lot of money. Okay, it's the lack of losses. You cut them losses out, okay, your confidence goes through the roof. Okay, guys, so, yep, I think that'll do you.